Okay guys, sorry about that. An error occurred, it said, and then it ended my stream in the middle of my, thing. So, to the guy I was replying to, you're probably not back in the stream yet, but since I was gonna end it soon anyways, I'm just gonna record this real quick and do this little live stream here to finish off my statement. And Larson had wore his tires out in a matter of laps because he was pushing so hard. And, meanwhile, because Logano wasn't really pushing, he was just kind of riding along, he had the car to make it to the finish, whereas Larson didn't conserve his equipment. His speed was gone, and it's kind of a downside, because I mean, and I think where that comes from is Larson, used to race sprint cars, and he still might, I'm not 100% sure. I actually watched him race sprint cars in real life. I've actually met Kyle Larson, real nice guy. Real nice guy. Actually, we were out in the garages, or the pits of the Lou Blaney Memorial race there, and we seen Kyle Larson's girlfriend or whatever, and we were just kind of sitting by the trailer there, and she said, do you want me to see if I can get Larson over here? And we're like, yeah, sure. So she goes and gets Larson. He comes back, talks for a while, gives us a shirt, signs it. Real nice guy. But when you race sprint cars, those races aren't very long. You gotta push that car the entire race, and you gotta push it hard. But that don't really carry over to stock cars where it's like an endurance race. You're going hundreds upon hundreds of laps on this equipment. You're running stints that are 70, 80, 90, over 100 laps long sometimes. And when you're used to pushing a car like you push a sprint car, and then you go to stock cars, which is more of an endurance thing, it's a hard adjustment to make. It's a hard mindset to put yourself in. It's a hard habit to break. I think he can do it eventually. I think he's going to learn to conserve his car, and he's going to be performing a lot better in the coming races and coming years. Because he definitely has the ability. I think he's one of the best drivers on the track right now. But until then, he's just gonna, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. And he could be a factor. He might be able to conserve his car this week. I think he might have learned something from that race a few weeks ago, where he wore his equipment out too quick, where he pushed it too hard. And he might be able to take that experience, watch it back, and say, hey, okay, this is what I need to do. And, he might have a setup on his car to accommodate that as well. He might say, hey guys, give me a long run setup. Make this car good on the long run. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, because, I know even myself racing RC sprint cars. Anytime we do a long race, or I do a long race, if we get to, the mains, and it's over 100 laps, I start to fall off towards the end. I mean, just the other week, I was leading. It was a 100 lap race, I think it was, and I was leading pretty much the entire time by quite a good while, and every time there was a caution, I would just pull away from the field. But then towards the end of the race, the cautions kind of died out. Nobody was really making mistakes. Cautions weren't being called. It was a really long green flag run, and I pushed the car too hard. I basically deteriorated the car before the race was over, and I barely held on for the win. And so I myself am guilty of that. Even in RC cars, it still carries over. I'm guilty of it myself. So you're definitely right. He could be a factor. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's about 1 AM where I'm at. And I know whoever I was replying to, I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. Oh, I feel really bad. I'm very sorry. If it's any consolation, my memory sucks. I don't remember your name because I don't, it's not like I don't remember your name because I don't care. I don't remember your name because my memory is terrible. So I'm sorry, but whoever I was replying to, hopefully you see this when it goes up as an actual video, so I can finish off my reply to you. And yeah, that just about does it, and that does it for the stream as well. Thank you to anyone who watched. I got a few viewers tonight, which is nice, and I don't know, thanks for putting up with the few of the rants I went on, and some of my cynicism as I was playing the game. I had fun doing the stream regardless, and Oh, well, wait a second. Somebody just got back in the stream. This is the person who just joined the stream. Are you the one that mentioned Kyle Larson and him being a factor, and I was replying to you when the stream went down? Is that you? Okay, now we got 2 people. So that might... one of you might be the guy I was replying to. Alright, let's view the... that might be him. Let me view the comment. Seven Super Cousin says hello. Hello back. We're just ending off the stream there, Seven. I'm just kind of waiting to see... I was replying to somebody's comment. Because he asked, he mentioned something, and then my stream had went down. Okay, Brent Cox is back. He's back. Okay, so, Brent, I answered your question at the very start of the stream. The other stream, it said an error had occurred, like it just completely canceled out the stream. And, yes, Seven, I can see that from your picture. I'm sorry if I said, did I call you a him? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm sorry. If I used the wrong pronoun, I am very sorry. I don't even remember what I said. So I apologize. But Brent, yeah, the stream went down. But basically, what I was saying was, Kyle Larson is definitely going to have to learn to conserve his car. Because he, I think the reason he pushes the car so hard and he's so good on the short run is because he came from racing sprint cars. Now, I actually... seen Kyle Larson race sprint cars in real life, and I actually met him while we were at the track too. Real nice guy. We were kind of standing around his trailer there, seeing if he was going to come back, what he was doing, to see if we could maybe meet him. And his girlfriend came up, and she was like, you know, hey, you want me to see if I can get Larson over here? And we were like, yeah, sure. So she goes and gets him. He comes back, he talks for a while, gives us shirts and everything, signs them, and real nice guy. But anyways, when you race sprint cars, you know, those races aren't very long. You gotta push that car, and you gotta push it hard until the end of the race. Otherwise, you're not gonna be competitive. So when you go from that to stock car racing, which is essentially an endurance race, where you're going upwards of 100 laps on a set of tires, you know, you have stints that are upwards of 100 laps, you're gonna be used to pushing that car, and you're gonna end up wearing your car out before you should. And I mean, I'm even guilty of this myself. I race RC car sprint cars. 12th scale, and anytime, just the other week, we were doing the main race, the A main, and it was 100 laps, and I had the dominant car the whole race. I was in the lead pretty much the entire time. Every time a caution was called, I was able to get a real good start and pull away. But then, towards the end of the race, we got a really long green flag run. Nobody made any mistakes, and towards the end, my car was gone, and I pushed it too hard for too long, and I barely held on for the win. So, I mean, even I'm guilty of that in RC sprint cars, so I can only imagine how much of a mindset he must be in from racing sprint cars to push that car, and that's a hard habit to break. That's a hard, you know, driving style change to really adjust to when you're going from short sprint races to endurance stock car races. But I think, because Kyle Larson's not an idiot, I think he's going to learn from the experience of the race a few weeks ago. Because a few weeks ago, he was racing with Logano for the lead. He had the car to win, but he pushed it, and within a matter of laps, his equipment was gone. He didn't have the car for the win, and Logano just drove away with it because he was conserving the entire time. I think he's going to learn from that experience. I think he's going to, you know, he probably watched that back. He's probably thinking to himself, you know, this is not what needs to happen. And he might even have his team set up the car to accommodate a longer run to get him in, you know, to get him more used to it. So his car won't be good on the short runs. It's only going to handle good on the long runs. And I think he's going to learn from it. And I think eventually he's really going to adjust to the style of stock car driving. And I think he's the best driver on the track right now. I really do. He is one of the best drivers on the track. And when he really gets that mindset of longer endurance races, and he really gets down the conserving techniques and conserving his car, he's gonna win a lot. He's gonna be top 5 very often. just to put it that way. But yeah, he's definitely gonna be a factor. You're right. And I think I actually got another comment. I didn't check it, so we'll do that. Seven Super Cousins, I hear you saying my name. Can you subscribe? I mean, I have the ability to subscribe if that's what you're asking. I mean, I'm capable of clicking a button. That's possible. It's not like I gotta hit the subscribe button and then, like, my device explodes or something. I can do it. But anyways, Brent there, so that was kind of my response. You're definitely right. He's definitely a factor. He will be, at least. And, the VIP work overtime. Was I doing VIP work? Did I forget about VIP work? I think because I was talking, I forgot about the VIP work, to be honest. Anyway, I am gonna end the stream here, though. I've been streaming a while, and it's like a little after 1 AM where I'm from, and I gotta do a few things before I go to bed. So, definitely gonna be a bit of a late night for me. So, I'm gonna end the stream off. Thank everybody for watching. Appreciate the comments and the views. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Probably, I'm gonna do more streams in the future. I don't know what of. I'm gonna do more GTA once Cunning Stunts comes out as well. For the DLC. I've been wanting to maybe stream some F1. I did an F1 stream one time. It didn't go very well, but I want to do it again. I don't know, as for other games, maybe the new Saints Row game that was free with gold. I don't know, I've been playing a little bit of Black Ops 3 lately. Maybe I'll stream some Black Ops 3. I'm not very good at it, but maybe. So we might do some of that. And I also have a video coming out tomorrow. I already have it recorded, I just haven't uploaded it. It's not a very interesting video. It's nothing like super fantastic. But it's just a video about something that I noticed in this game, about one of the cars that I thought was kind of comical. And I kind of show it off in the video, and to see what it is, you'll just have to see the video tomorrow. Shameless plug here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.